we're going to be testing, as I said, a work in progress build. I need to have a text client open, actually. Let me do that so I don't have to look at the website, so I can actually look over it. My Twitch and stuff. Where is my players? Where's text client? Do I have a text client here? Oh, bless. I don't have to open up. What's it called? By the way, when you play this, you have to run the game on Insecure. You cannot run this otherwise. I'm letting that be known now. If you don't know that, run this game on Insecure, because otherwise you will get VAC banned. I'm giving you that information now. So just saying. Just giving you that warning right now. It will happen. Alright. I have my thing pulled up. This is Left 4 Dead as we know it. I'm going to turn the music up a bit. Let's say, where's the music at? I'm waiting for it to pop up. Oh god, that's so loud. There we go. Alright, so the way that this works, I'm trying to make sure the audio is not like crazy, is... Oh, well, I'll wait until the ads end. I forgot that there was going to be ads soon. That's my bad. I've got a text client pulled up, so it's fine. I'll wait for the ads to end, because that gives me time to just fuck around for a few minutes. So, I don't mind. I'm really hoping that it doesn't bug out on me. I really don't want it to. I'd be really mad if it does. Because, like, if it... I know I'm going to encounter bugs, but I don't know what bugs I'm going to encounter, you know? Because currently, I think, in theory, I should be able to run through a campaign. For the most part. I'm thinking that I'll probably end up team wiping at some point in Dead Center. Hopefully not, but probably. I will have to at some point also send myself a campaign. Probably because currently there's no logic in terms of like guaranteeing a campaign is given on any campaign. I'm going to fix that. That's probably going to be something I fix directly after today, so that it does at least put a campaign in one of the campaigns. So, like, it needs to. Because the way I have it set up right now, the only logic that is in here is that it is guaranteeing you a weapon and a healing item. That is the only guarantees that you have. So, I'm going to make it so that it guarantees at least one campaign. It could give more, but currently it's only going to give... It could be random. I could get a campaign while I'm playing. I won't know. There's like... There was like 93 checks before a couple days ago. There are now over 200 checks. So, I'm thinking about adding more checks, is the funny thing. That's also, like, a thing. I am thinking about adding more checks. So, we'll see. But, once the ad's over, I'll go ahead and yap about what we're doing and how it works. Also, you have to excuse me, I do kind of have, like, a little bit of a sinus problem today because allergies. You know how it is. Alright. If you are not dealing with ads, then you don't have to worry, but otherwise, welcome back from the ads. I didn't really talk about much. I didn't really even go into detail about anything aside from like certain parts of how the AP world works, but it's like stuff that's not really important. So the way that this works is that in order to play the archipelago, you have to be in a mutation. You have to specifically be in this mutation. You have to. There is no choice. If you are not, it will not load. So, I will be making sure that I'm in this mutation, not this mutation, in the other mutation, and then we'll see how things go. But let me check a few things. I do need to check a few things here. Let me look at a thing real quick. Shit. Oh well. I'll deal with it later. Regardless, let me continue explaining. So the way that this works is you have to be in the mutation. And if you're not in the mutation, it will not run the scripts at all. You can play the game vanilla, but if it comes down to it, the archipelago mod is disableable. You can disable it. But you have to play in the mutation. Have to. You have no choice. So, we're going to play in the mutation on what's it called here? On Dead Center. And we're gonna see how it works. I really need to figure out that problem that I had. I gotta look that up real quick. We're gonna get started here shortly. I just need to look at a problem. Let me see here. Can I perhaps, where is it? That is the wrong thing. But actually, maybe. Let me look. No, everything's right here. Why is it not showing the thing then? That's weird. Okay, I guess it's just not properly showing. All right, whatever. I'll deal with that later. Anyways, where is this? Okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna waste any more time. This is the start of how it works. This is the start of what's it called? The start of the randomizer. Once I load in, it truly starts. As I said, I'm gonna get 3 primaries, which 2 of them will drop on the ground, and I'm gonna get an adrenaline. So that is how that specifically works. So I might have to adjust audio for the game because it is Source, and audio for Source is always terrible. So I'm going to adjust things here and there, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be tabbed out for the start of this because that helicopter, no matter what volume you have this at, is super loud. So I'm keeping it at low volume. I'm keeping like it tabbed out because it's so loud.
Still people on the roof! Get back here!
Okay, we all had a turn yelling at the helicopter.
All right. Here's all the weapons on the ground. I'm going to turn the audio down because it is so fucking loud. Like I said, currently it will drop all the weapons on the ground. I personally like how this does this, but some people, I know Aaron said something about like it is a problem if it replaces something because like what if the NPC comes over and picks it up? And I get that. I get that. I will consider that one. But yeah, currently it drops all the weapons on the ground, and all the weapons that are in the map are gone completely. Every single thing. The idea is, it's not implemented yet, but the idea is that eventually it will put stuff here as long as it is unlocked. So like, if you unlock a first aid kits will start spawning here. If you unlock whatever like the starting weapons are, the fire axes will be here, crowbars, pistol, you know what the point is. The point is you're going to do that. Also, you cannot stop the pistol from being like your starting item, I don't think, unless it's a melee that you get started with, in which case pistols will just drop on the ground at the start because it's replacing your pistol with a melee. But yeah, your primaries you can deal with, otherwise your pistols will just be here. So let me make sure the game's not too loud. It's a little bit loud, but it's not like crazy. Let me check audio just a little bit more. I won't turn it down that much. That should be fine. Alright. Game shouldn't be too loud. It'll still be a little bit loud, but it's not gonna be anything crazy. I couldn't tell you how many times I've ran through this particular level, like, recently. I don't like the fact that I've ran through this level so much, because I've ran through it literally so much recently, just because of testing. I've speedran this level so much recently, not even meaning to. This is the most zombies I've dealt with that in that particular room. I've not dealt with that many zombies in this room either. What I end up doing is I just jump through the fire because I don't particularly care. So there's no checks for like killing zombies. It's only checks for like safe rooms. Okay. There's only checks for entering safe rooms. I am thinking about, one of the things I was thinking about is maybe adding checks for killing a certain number of zombies.
Nice work out there.
And that was kind of in the thought process. Maybe like killing like 100 zombies gives you a check. Killing, and it would probably end up being like maybe across campaigns. I don't know how that would function. I'd have to check. I think it'd probably be pretty easy to add though. Yeah, like I said though, I've ran through this particular campaign level so many times, it's not even funny. Like, because of testing. Because I've just been testing, it's just been me running through this level over and over. I don't like the fact that I've had to run through this level over and over, but it's just how it is.
Reloading. Hey, I need everybody inside now.
Alright. The only thing that spawns in the safe rooms, I think, is fine, and that is the ammo piles, where you replenish your ammo. I think there is nothing wrong with doing that, because otherwise this would be a fucking pain in the ass. So. But yeah, like I said before, the idea is to maybe add in... oh, propane tank. Adrenaline again. Sniper rifle, MP5, okay. Like I said, everything kind of just spawns on you. Not MP5, a submachine gun. Silenced submachine gun. For that though, as you saw, it did give us a few things. Sorry, I'm just scrolling on my console, my client. It did give us a few things. healing item wise and otherwise. I will be taking all of this with me because otherwise it's gonna be a pain in the ass. And it's gonna take a while to get through. But I'm thinking like after we get a little bit more done, I'm gonna make a script that, yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. Of course, because I'm testing, it does that. Because I'm testing, a tank spawns here. Of course. That hasn't happened yet, by the way. That hasn't happened yet where a tank has spawned in there. It's mostly been witches. I'm gonna be real. It's mostly been witches that spawn. Of course. I don't know why that's not killing him. Another bug I have encountered is, for some reason, what ends up happening, we're gonna see it here soon. Oh, that's not my problem. Oh, there you go. There's the issue. For some reason, I can't seem to remove this. I'm gonna try to remove these. I don't know why, but sometimes they just show up. Oh, okay. Sometimes the incendiary ammo just shows up. I'm gonna count that as possibly a win. But I will try to get it removed. That way it can just spawn, like, you know, naturally, obviously. Also, Boomer Bile does show up still because of the other zombies, so consider that also a win. I'm not gonna try to remove that. I don't think it's necessary to remove them, honestly. So I'm gonna leave it alone. That would be a pain in the ass as well. Usually incendiary would spawn there instead of the room we were in.
We can get up here.
One of the things that it's telling me is that there is like some kind of unknown command for bounce. I don't know what that means. It's some kind of debug thing. I'm not sure what it is exactly that's causing it, but I'm going to assume it is probably fine. Also, yes, all the things in here are removed as well. So that's pretty funny. Can I have that? 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 I want this. I'm starting to run out of health.
I'm not lying, this hurts.
Okay, mysterious voice.
You're gonna have to do better than that to kill me.
Yeah, we're starting to run out of we're starting to run out of health. We're gonna have an awful time for the rest of this campaign if we don't get any healing items soon. We have to get through here as quickly as possible. All right.
I'm all tuckered out.
I'm all tuckered out. That's funny. Ow. Ow. We have got to get the fuck out of here. Okay, we might be in a spot. Yeah, that works. That'll work. I am... Oh, cool. That was a fucking crazy spitter. crazy spitter fucking spawn. Oh. Dude, oh my god. Oh, I don't know where you found that, but thank you. Once we get to here, we hopefully can get a healing item. Because otherwise we're going to be in a spot of bother once we get through the safe room.
Man, I ain't doing too good. Well, I'll be damn. Fireproof zombies.
Yeah, not so great.
I'm a reload.
I'm a man of my word.
There it goes. I shot him, but okay. All right.
Watch out. Reloading.
In theory, we should be able to get to the safe room.
Yo.
Hopefully.
Yo, I'm hurt.
In theory.
I am sick and tired of being sick and tired.
God, this game is certainly...
Never been so happy to see a damn shopping center.
Alright, we've got to fucking really start get a move on because we are not in a great spot right now.
Man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Doesn't this beat all? I'm about to die.
Hey, we're in a spot, dude.
Time to start some fires.
I don't know where this boomer is, but I am not looking forward to that. There's also a charger somewhere, I think. There he is. Also a smoker somewhere. I'm not sure where he's at. He's somewhere nearby. I can hear that motherfucker. Okay, I knew that was coming. I'm gonna be black and white after this. Please give me a first aid kit after this. I need to get a first aid kit after this. I am not looking too hot.
Come on, y'all, get inside.
Maybe I make a thing where it's like you're guaranteed to get at least one first aid kit or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe two. I've got to make it so that if you unlock the first aid kit, it has to spawn. Right now, we've not gotten a first aid kit, so there's no way of telling. There's also a good chance that I just don't survive in this campaign. Oh, hey, first aid kit. What do you know? Also, the items we got were first aid kits and some weapons.
Better be around here somewhere.
Yeah, maybe first aid kits. At least a first aid kit in every first level could be a check, and then it just spawns first aid kits from there on. Like if you get whatever the default campaign is, probably is the better way to do it. Whatever the campaign you start with is, there's a guaranteed check for first aid in the first level, and if you get that check, it will spawn first aid kits. Or it just has to be in the first campaign. Within the first, like, 3 levels or something, I don't know. Anyways, we got first aid kits, so I am pretty happy. In theory, that should take us through the levels that we need it to. In theory. In theory, we should be able to get through the levels without issue.
Hey, we get right through here. Watch out! Down that escalator.
I mean, we've got pretty good progress, all things considered. Oh, fuck. I didn't see that guy. Alright. I got my best weapon, too. Hear that jockey somewhere. There he is. Which we're not really worried about. Smoker's got Rochelle, which is kind of unfortunate, but... Is there really anything we can do about that?
Hey, I'm reloading. Down here.
I am gonna wait. For just a minute. I'm gonna wait for just a minute because I don't wanna speed through too fast because otherwise I am gonna get got. Alright, come on. I didn't want to get got by like a jockey or something. Oh. This isn't gonna have anything in it, but it's just like the notion to check it usually is what ends up happening.
We have to turn that alarm off. Somebody
What the fuck? I've never seen it be that before. Usually it's the fucking windows. Oh, jockey. Of course. Okay, I killed him, but that's fine. Off me. Woo! Okay. Come on, come on, come get him, come get him, come get him. Thank you. Try to make sure I'm getting everything. There's a hunter somewhere. Trying to get through here as quickly as possible. Whew. Whew. A little bit rough, but
down here.
Hold up, gonna heal.
uh-oh. Oh, she's good. Okay.
Reload.
Shit, I hear a jockey.
Where?
Reloading.
Jockey right there. Okay.
I'm a reload.
I am starting to run out of ammo, so we gotta really get a move on. There is not a tank. You've got to be joking, right? Yeah, there's a tank. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. We got to get the fuck out of here, dude. There ain't no way we're surviving a tank right now. So, in theory, what this is going to do is we're going to end up getting a situation where... Can you get off me? Nope. Don't try that shit. I was willing to deal with the zombies if I could deal with the fucking hunter. Get off me, man. Get off me. Jesus, dude. Okay. Fucking spitter. The fucking spitter got me. Of course. Luckily, we should be good. I think they took care of the... They took care of the tank, so we're all good.
Know any better, I would think you were trying to kill yourself. Get up now.
Thank you.
Chill out, Rochelle.
You're welcome.
Quit screwing around. Let's get inside.
Also, by the way, I do have like an AI like improver. So that's why like the AI probably survived that tank. It's likely that, you know, that was gonna happen. I was not about to fight that tank with the ammo I had. I wasn't doing it. Alright, we got the parish. We got a bile bomb, pills, and a Molotov. That's actually pretty good, all things considered. So we did unlock the parish, which means after this, we'll get to go to the parish. It's actually very lucky.
Hey man, we should keep going.
So we actually got pretty lucky there for our spawns.
Man, this is
Also, the gas cans should spawn. We were having an issue yesterday where they weren't spawning when we were testing, but they should spawn. I think they'll all spawn over here, but they could spawn over here too. Because when we were testing, at least when I was testing, they all showed up over here.
have a good one. Listen up.
They are okay, so they did show up a couple over there, but everything else is like spawning over here. So it should be in theory pretty easy to get all these gas cans. Probably.
Now remember,
Probably.
fill up these tanks at car shows, so we're gonna have to find some gas.
I think the little guy's onto something. Let's give it a shot.
Did you call Ellis a little guy? That's fucked up.
I'm gonna reload. Let's get this car gassed
Whatever.
up.
Yeah, the AI should go out and like get gas cans.
Watch out. Charger.
God damn, you're good. I got one.
Alright, grab the gas cans. With the AI being like normal, basically, they should, well, not normal, but with them being like good, semi-good, they should in theory help me complete this without issue.
Hey, got a can. Look out.
And they're also bringing cans over, so this also helps us a lot too. Alright, I'm gonna go and grab these because they're basically just filling them up, and I really would like to get this done as quickly as possible. Grab this.
Got a can.
Bitch. Off me.
I got this one.
Alright. I'll go ahead and start filling these up while they're making their way over with the last can.
Got this. Please get in the tank, please.
They should, in theory, be able to grab that last can and head down here.
One more can do it. Foul bomb incoming.
Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, bless. They dropped it.
Hey, got a can.
Y'all gotta shoot the tank. You hear me?
I'm just gonna go ahead and fill this up. Okay. How did he grab me? There ain't no way. I'm gonna say, how the fuck? Get on, Nick, get on! Okay, guess it's just me and Coach. So, we shouldn't get checks for everybody, but it might still give us checks for everybody. It gave me a check for one of us. Okay, so that is a bug. Because in the game it says it gave a check for us for Ellis, but in the console it gave us a check for Nick. So that is a bug. Okay, so I need to write that down. Normally, if you complete it with all 4 characters, it's supposed to give you a check for all 4 of them. But I think because Nick died, it didn't give us the check properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write that down. Also, it did give us Crash Course from Nick. So there is that. Alright. Let me make sure my pen actually writes. Gotta make sure my pen actually fucking writes. Please, give me ink. There we go. L4D2. finale equals 1. Okay. Put that down. I have taken a note that it is still giving only 1 check in a finale, which is not good. We don't want it to do that. However, another thing we can check is we did get the Parish and Crash Course. Now, Crash Course is a shorter campaign, but I'm going to do the Parish. And I wanted to test to see how that worked, because we do have the Parish. The thing is I don't think it's going to give us our items from the start. In theory, it's going to in the future. But right now, it's not going to give us anything but pistols. Probably. I could probably make it so it gives us the starting items. Maybe. I mean, in this level, it's not really going to matter if we only have pistols. Because this level's really short. So it shouldn't take us time, like, much time at all. Like, this level is relatively short. So in theory, it shouldn't take us any time at all.
Oh, hell, now they're bulletproof?
Long way.
Gotta reload!
Right. We're heading to the first safe room. It shouldn't take us too long to get there. I actually have only tested Dead Center. I've not had a chance to test any other campaigns. Hey. I'm just gonna go ahead and get in the safe house so I don't have to deal with that.
I need every one of you inside now.
First level should be fine. I think that's probably okay. If we just have it so the first level is like still pistols, maybe like pills or something, or like something from the starting item. Like, I think that's fine. It's not a big deal because it doesn't take much to get through the first level. Unless it's Crash Course. Because Crash Course is long. So probably would be a good idea to give ourselves starting items. At the minimum of every campaign. We got pipe bomb, pitchfork, laser sight doesn't work yet. And did we get the other thing? We didn't get the other thing. Oh wait, it gave us the wrong check. That's weird. Why did it do that? It gave us the wrong checks. It was supposed to give us checks for this level. Why did it do that? Okay, let me put that down as a note. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing this on post-it note. It's not gonna have enough time. I'm just gonna write it down on a separate note. Give me 1 second. Folder. I'm just gonna write a new text document. Notes. For Dead 2 finale gave 1 check, but when completing a level in a different campaign, it gave the remaining 3 checks for the finale and not the checks for that level. Okay. That is interesting. That is very interesting. It shouldn't have done that. All right, that's fine though. We can probably be okay. You have my pistols. That's not great. It's actually gonna be a little bit harder to get through this. Now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, we have a pipe bomb. I'm sure we'll be fine. I don't remember how long this level is, though. So that'll be a problem. That'll be a problem we get to deal with soon. Yeah? Go ahead, buddy. Bitch. Jockey's right there. We gotta deal with him. They should be able to deal with him, in theory. Bitch. Alright. In theory, we should be fine. Hopefully. For the rest of this level. I mean, if we team wipe, that's not great, but... Where am I going? I need to go this way. Oh, that doesn't sound good at all.
Right through here.
That doesn't sound good at all. Oh, we're gonna have an awful time going through here. Thinking about it. Like, this is gonna be terrible. We have no guns.
Right here.
I mean, we got pipe bombs, but...
What the hell's a picture gonna do?
Come on. Come on. We don't have time for this. Get in. Oh. We gotta go. We gotta go. That tank is going to be a problem. We gotta go, man. We gotta go.
Shoot the tank! Shoot that zombie in the back! Turn off that alarm!
Oh, is it fucking storm? What the fuck? Oh, he's coming this way. Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, boy. We're gonna have to figure this out. This is not gonna be good. We're in a spot. I don't think there's a way out of that. Go ahead. I know you're around here. Come on.
I'm on my way.
There he is. Nick, come on.
Hey, turn it off.
Okay. Jockey's dead. It's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine. Probably fine. Holy shit, dude. No, 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 no. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, maybe it'll give the checks at the end of the level. Maybe. Maybe. Dude. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to do that. And it gave the checks for the next level, too. That's a problem. Let me write that down. Team wipe also still gave checks for next level in... Well, it doesn't matter what level it is. Even though it give checks for previous level. See above. Okay. Well, it gave us some stuff to work with. We might have a better shot here. It's not supposed to do that, but I will try to get that fixed. As I said, it was likely to have bugs. I was expecting for there to be some bugs. Somehow it's not giving like certain checks in certain ways that it's supposed to, and that is to be expected. I'm pretty okay with this, because I knew it was going to happen.
Shoot the armored zombies in the back.
Also, that tank really put a damper in our plans.
Look out.
Oh, great. The tank is here again. I don't know why this tank is here. We could, in theory, kill the tank, but... I'm getting in there. I'm not dealing with that. Yeah, it gave us our checks for that. Why did it do that? I'm wondering if it's gonna give us checks. Is it gonna give us checks for the next level once we enter the safe room? Coach, please get in. Thank you.
All right, let's not open this door till we're ready.
Gotta agree with that.
Okay. We don't have a tank bothering us this time. So in theory, we should be fine.
We got to turn off that alarm.
Does that mean if we team wipe again, it'll give us checks for the next level? That's not good.
Jockey.
We gotta turn off the alarm.
Because we definitely don't want that happening. Nope. Starting to run out of ammo. Not good. Hunter should be possibly somewhere nearby, but I don't know.
Hey, watch out!
Either way, let's get this fucking
I got it.
disabled. We gotta wait for that door to open. I am curious if we team wipe, is it going to send out checks when it shouldn't? If we were to team wipe, would it do that? Oof.
Man, that's
It shouldn't. Oh, fuck. Guys, come get me! Okay. Alright. It's because of that spitter stuff. Very cool, guys. So, I'm wondering if it's like... I don't know. That's very interesting that it does that. It shouldn't, but... I'm glad I know about it. Get off me, man. We don't have any healing items. We're gonna have to get lucky with the healing items.
Oh, they knocked the piss out of me.
Come on. It's all you.
Okay. So, in theory... It's sending checks.
Look, that freeway's heading right to our bridge.
Let's follow it.
Thank you
That's
for
right.
closing that door.
Can't kill us.
Is it gonna give us checks for the next level, or how is that gonna work? It should not do that. It probably will, though. It's gonna be out of check, like, order. Probably. Right?
They made them prove they were healthy
No,
enough to walk that.
it didn't.
How'd they make him walk through all that?
Wait a minute. CM52. What check is that? What map is that again? I'm gonna pull up the Left 4 Dead maps. 2 maps. Console. I should know the names, but I just don't remember. CM. What level is this? Oh, so it sent out... Okay, so it sent out the proper ones. Okay. So it tried to send out... Okay, I see. It tried to send out the checks for that level again, and it successfully did the thing it was supposed to do, which is not send out the checks, because I had already got them. So it knows when I've already got them. Okay. Good. Okay. Very interesting. But why did it still send out the checks for them at the start of the level? It shouldn't do that. If I team wipe, what happens? I'm gonna team wipe. I'm gonna try to.
Always count on you, bro.
I want to see what happens if we team wipe more than once.
Go down one more time, and that's it for you.
Reloading.
I want to see what happens if we team wipe. I mean, obviously it should, in theory, give us the checks.
Stop shooting.
It's gonna give us the checks for the next level, but if we team wipe again, what will it do?
I can use a hand here.
I know it's gonna give us the checks. I'm well aware it's gonna give us the checks. Actually, what am I doing?
Oh man.
I need some help.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Where's some zombies? Please kill me. Thank you.
I'm down.
Okay, it's going to give us the checks. I am well aware of this. I want to see... It gave us another gas can and a katana. Of course it did. Did it just... Okay.
They made them prove
So, what would happen if we...
that far.
What would happen if we, in theory, die again? What would happen if we were in theory to die again?
You are shooting.
I need some help.
Alright, let's see what happens. I gotta know.
Man, I'm hurting.
Come hit me. It shouldn't give us the safe room checks again. What will it give us? Hopefully nothing.
You kids ready?
Okay, it tried to send the checks again, but it thinks that we completed cemetery as well. That's a problem. Coach, I know you want to get them up, buddy, but I need you to not. Dog, I need you to not be getting these up. Alright, let's see what happens. We gotta die again, because it thinks we completed cemetery, so... If that's the only problem, that's actually gonna be fine. If these are the only two problems, then yeah. Yeah, see it? Because it thinks we completed the level, but we haven't. Okay, I see. Alright. So... I can get rid of this post-it note, because I've got it written down in notes. Okay. So, the two problems are... It will send a check if you team wipe, which I knew about already. And then the other note is that the finale is giving one check sometimes, but if you complete a level in a different campaign, it'll give the remaining checks for that. So it needs to maybe do it on a delay? I mean, I've had it give all the checks before, so I'm wondering why it's doing that now. Maybe it's giving the checks for the finale on a delay already, and it's not giving it enough time, or maybe it doesn't have a delay. I'd have to check the code. I'm pretty sure I had a delay on it. Maybe I didn't. I've added so many fucking, like, delays to things because, like, I was having this issue where it wasn't giving the safe room check, so I added a delay so it would, like, be able to read the files faster, because it just doesn't. So I gave it, like, a 0.5 second delay so it could read the files quick enough because it overwrites every time it sends something. So maybe it is. Maybe it's not on a delay for the finales. And then team wiping obviously is an issue because it's giving checks for the next level. Even though you're not completing the level. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. I'm not sure why that happens though. If I was to restart the level or restart the campaign and beat the first level, would it give me the checks? That is something I should do. I'm gonna try that. Let me pull this up so I can actually like see things because I'm like tabbed out and shit. I want to, because it didn't give me the checks for the first level. So in theory, if I go back and complete the first level, it should give me those checks.
This is as far as Virgil goes, but you can make it back to the bridge from here.
You're all right, Virgil.
Bon chance. I'm gonna see if I can help some other folks.
We've been through hell getting here. Now
Let's see.
we're at the last mile. Let's make this count.
I'm gonna see if this will work. In theory, this should work.
I'm gonna reload.
Hopefully. Damn, these fucking zombies are way faster than me. They blocked off the thing!
Evershade bulletproof.
Kill these guys, please, coach. Alright, so they blocked this off, so that means we gotta go this way. Sometimes these motherfuckers do this. There we go. Whoa, buddy. I want to deal with that. I'm curious if I complete the level, is it gonna... Oh, great. A hunter. There is a tank on the first level. You've got to be joking. I was just pondering, is a tank possible on the first level? And then I find out it is. I'm getting in the safe room.
Right ahead.
Also, it should in theory give us checks even if the what I've saw is that if the survivors do die, it still gives checks.
Get inside, y'all.
Because they're revived, right? It shouldn't do that, obviously.
Need everybody inside now.
But it's quite possible Nick dying there and possibly other people will also still give checks.
Y'all inside now. Got you.
Oh, nope. And they're dead. It's gonna probably give me those checks. It shouldn't, but it's probably going to. If that tank dies before I can... Okay.
Dead.
Oh, hey, man. I don't want nothing to do with you. Hey, if you can kill that smoker... I'll kill him, but I need you motherfuckers to do the thing.
Hey, don't worry. Don't worry. Ain't nothing.
We can probably still beat the level. We can still beat the level. We can still beat the level and get all our checks. I do kind of need them to die, though.
Get me out of here. Addy.
Kind of need Coach to die, though, because I need to see if this will work.
So let's get you out.
Whatever. I'm pretty sure it'll still, like, give the check anyways. Alright. Coach, come here. Actually, Rochelle, you're closer to dying. Okay, never mind. They're all going... Hey, stay still, please. Somebody here's gotta die.
Quit screwing around.
Dog,
Let's
come
get inside.
here. I need you guys to get... Oh, come on. Oh, fine. I'll do it next level. If we survive. I think if he dies, he's revived, so it still counts the check. Which is something that shouldn't happen, obviously. But I'm going to see if it also gives us the checks here for the first level. It thinks we beat the cemetery. That's interesting. Okay, that's unusual. That's not... Why? Why did it think that? Let me check another thing then. Tried restarting campaign to try and get those checks. And it still thinks we are on the 3rd level. What if I try to do it from the lobby, though? Because I tried restarting the campaign. What if I try to do it from the lobby? I'm gonna play as Ellis. If I try to restart from the lobby, will it do it? I mean, I'm expecting it to basically still think we're on that level. Also, what would happen if I changed the campaign I was on?
This is as far as Virgil go, but you can make it back to the bridge from here.
You're all right, Virgil.
Good luck to you.
You're almost home free, people.
Yeah, well, seeing the bridge and getting to it are two different things.
I actually am curious about this. Get off me. Get off me. Please get off.
Reloading. Reloading.
All right.
Look out!
Hopefully it won't take too long to do this.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Reloading.
Which way will it be? Is it going to be through here? Yep.
Reloading.
There's a witch, unfortunately. I don't know where she's at. I can't, like, locate her. Of course I did that. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. I'm just gonna let them get in here manually.
Come on, y'all, get inside now.
I restarted the campaign from scratch, from the menu. In theory... Oh, hi, guys. It should, in theory, give us the check. Because we restarted from scratch. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know at this point. Maybe it'll think that we did it. Okay, so it thinks we completed checks 89, 90, 91, and 92. I don't remember what checks 91 and 89 through 92 are, though. I'd have to pull up the code for that. Give me a minute. Let me look. I want to look. Because that does make me a little bit curious. Locations. Where is that? It thinks we did the checks for Safe Room 2 still. Okay. I'm not showing off the code on screen, so because definitely don't want that to dox me. So why did it not? Why did it not do that? Crash Course is pretty like short. I could probably maybe try to see what happens if I try to beat Crash Course. Because Crash Course is just like a 2-level campaign. Will it think we've only done the Crash Course ones? Get to be Zoe. This is like the in-depth testing that I get to do. So this is gonna be a longer level, so I'm gonna see what happens. Hopefully we can make it through the first level with pistols. If not, we're gonna end up team wiping.
I hate walking.
Like 5 minutes ago, you hated flying.
And it turns out I was right about that.
Hopefully this doesn't take too long.
Hey, Zoe, here's the pilot.
Zoe's had enough of Francis's shit. She's not even responding to him. I actually haven't even tested Left 4 Dead 1 campaigns to see if they work, so I'm curious to see how this goes. I know that Left 4 Dead 1 campaigns probably work because I literally have the code like on the side. So in theory it will work, but I just don't know how well it works. Oh great, a fucking jockey. Get off me, man. Stop that shit. I don't know where that boomer is. I'm just looking through to make sure there shouldn't be items spawning. I'm always concerned that there will be secretly somewhere around a corner or something.
Don't shoot that car.
They're about as much help as the cops.
Alright, let's see what happens when we...
Let's get to that bridge. Maybe there's some train tracks out of town.
They are right behind me. I was a little bit worried they weren't behind me. Charger's somewhere around here. Hello, Spitter. Oh, there she goes. Are we gonna be able to defend here? Actually, thinking about it, like logically. Okay, goodbye, Lewis. Thank you, Lewis. Very funny. I don't know how we're gonna defend on here. Oh, the turret. Shit, I forgot about that. I forgot about the turret. Could you please get the fucking zombies off me? Almost done. Almost done. My worry is that it's not going to recognize us being in a new campaign. It's going to still think we're in the parish, but maybe it will. No. Okay. Safe room's down there, so we don't have to go too much further. It should know we're in a different campaign, though. I mean, honestly, this is to be expected,
safe house is
that
down
people
there.
are gonna, like, get stuck on campaigns and might not be able to beat them right away. But in theory,
Get inside.
they should be fine.
Everyone
I'm also
inside.
thinking, like, if we get the weapons to start spawning back, then it should also be fine.
Everyone inside.
Come on. Come on. Get in here.
Everyone in here. Sweet.
Alright. It should just give us checks right here. And hopefully it'll give us checks for actual Crash Course and not something else. Let's see. It should. I mean, I would imagine it would. I would hope not. I would hope it wouldn't fucking... It's sending checks for the parish still. That's weird. It shouldn't have done that. Swapped campaigns and it still sent checks for another campaign. So nothing. Okay. That is very interesting. I am making sure to take a note of that, because it should know when I'm not on a campaign. I'll have to look into that. Okay, so it didn't send the checks for Crash Course, which would have been checks 137 through 140. Okay. That's fine. That tells me pretty much everything I need to know. Okay, cool. I think that is a good place to maybe end testing for right now. Because I do have other stuff I'm going to do. So, and I also want to work on stuff on the side. What I might do is, now that I know exactly, like now that I have everything written down in my notes, what I need to, like, fix, I can actually, like, do that. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. That is interesting, though. I thought it would recognize that we were on the Crash Course campaign and it would know what campaign we were in. Because did it not say that we completed what the fuck is the place called for Crash Course? It thinks that we were working on the park still. C5M2, the park. I think that's what it said. Somewhere. I don't know. Let me make sure that's... Yeah. It thinks that we completed something. I don't know. It thinks we completed the park, basically. AKA the second level, which is not correct. So it needs to recognize what level we're on. I'll have to make some adjustments to probably the client, and obviously I need to make sure it knows, like, that we're entering a different level. If the client should know already if we're in, like, map C5M1 or in map C9M1 or anything like that. It should know, but somehow it's just not, like, understanding that. So I'm going to have to figure out what the reasoning for that is. Can we get rid of this fucking Copilot shit off of my notepad? Get this shit out of here. I despise. I need to disable Copilot. That shit's annoying. But either way, I think that's a good thing to like work on later. What I might do is I might work on that in the background and see what the deal is. I'm not gonna do it on stream, but I'm not gonna work on it on stream or anything. I'm just gonna work on it to try to get an idea. So it gave us, okay, that's interesting. That's just so weird. Why does it think that we're trying to get checks for the parish? Maybe previous campaign. That way I can know what I'm talking about when I'm going to look at this later. I'm just gonna write in my notes real quick, and then we'll do some testing. Probably, I'm not gonna do any testing like later tonight, but I will let, I think I'm gonna let Arm have some access to it later. Because I know Arm was talking about wanting access to it, so I'll probably give him access to it later. But I need to probably fix a few things before he plays it. Because I'm very curious as to why it's doing the things it does. That's interesting, though. I am very interested in further testing. Obviously, it's, as I said, not ready. It is in very, very early stages, and I knew it was going to do stuff, not like exactly this, but I knew it was going to happen. So I'm not surprised. In the meantime, since we have tested, I'm going to do at least a level or two of Powerwash. And then we're gonna see what happens. I might run something later, depending on who all's available. Also, I know I still had the thing set to just chatting on the title. It's fine. Alright. Here we go. Alright. We're going to play some Powerwash. Because I want to play Powerwash right now. So. I haven't got to play more of this since. So. I'm going to turn my music off for now. I was going to let it play during Powerwash, but I also just kind of want to chill for a bit. I'm definitely going to be looking into that code and stuff, though. I knew about the team wipe thing. That one was obvious, and I knew about the other thing as well, where it was like, where it was doing the other thing too, the finale thing, but I hadn't experienced that yet, so I was like, what are you talking about? And I'm glad I know about it. Like, I'm glad I experienced it now, like myself, to see what exactly was happening. All right. Let's play some Powerwash. Let's play a little bit of Powerwash. I'm very curious about fixing some of those issues. Unfortunately, when it comes to like the coding side of things, I'm the person who's testing. And well, I'm not the person who's testing. I'm the person who is doing the coding side of things. Because I have to like figure all this shit out. And it's not easy. Because I'm not as great with that stuff, but I have some experience in coding already, so I think it'll probably be fine in the long run. I just need to, like, really sit down and bust my ass for the next few days. Because it's technically in a playable state. It's just a matter of I want to fix these other issues that could make it kind of game-breaking if it's not fixed. Because if certain things aren't fixed, then it will become, like, a problem. If you get, like, a bad seed, or you have a skill issue and you get fucked by RNG. So I'm going to, probably over the next couple days, add some scripts to the thing so that we can have stuff spawning if you unlock it. And we'll see how that does. Not that. I need this. Okay. Yeah, I'll add some stuff, and I'll also try to figure out like what I need to take away and see how it does. But I honestly think overall progress-wise it's pretty good. Like, it's not terrible. It definitely could be better. I still don't know why it's sending certain checks like improperly, but that's what testing's for. That's why we're testing it. So hopefully I'll have that in a few days. Probably not like few days. I might try to get it done as quickly as possible, just because I really would like that to get done. As soon as possible, but we'll see. We will see. In time is really the sentiment that I feel. It's definitely not ready for public testing. That's something I can confirm. It's definitely not ready for public testing. I need at least another week to get certain things working. Once that's taken care of, like, once those issues that I encountered today are taken care of, that will pretty much give me the go-ahead to make it public. And I think that'll be a good sign. So that's why I'm trying to aim for next week for public testing. But we'll ultimately see what happens. I would like it to be next week. It's wishful thinking right now. Because if I can figure out this stuff tonight, hopefully, then I can go ahead and start working on other stuff. Because it, obviously, like I said, it shouldn't be doing some of the things it did, but I will go through and look and see what I gotta change. And then we'll, hopefully it'll work, in theory. I'm gonna be testing it thoroughly myself, obviously. As well as I'll probably have Aaron test it with me, but, I'm gonna see what I can get done in the next day or so. I know Arm wants his hands on it, though. He's actively said he wants his hands on it. So I will give him access to it soon. We'll see. We'll see how it looks in a couple days' times. I'm definitely going to try to... What I might try to do tonight is, if I get the things working that are happening like bugs right now, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and start working on adding the items in as, like, stuff that spawns in after it is unlocked. So, like, if an entity is removed from a map, after the items are removed from the map, another script would come in and be like, hey, this was removed, let's add this part back in because it is unlocked. That's the, in theory, of how that script would look. I'm not sure how it would play out, but... Or if it would even, like, let me do that. But, I mean, that's what testing's for, so... Is literally what testing's for. 3. I was gonna say, do I have scaffolding? I really need some scaffolding. It's this way. Okay, does that mean all this is done? Should be, in theory. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy your lurk. I'm just like, I gotta really bang my head against the code and just try to do a few things and see if it fixes it. If it fixes the problem. A lot of the time, coding is just kind of like a headache. But if something works, then it's like, cool, it works. But most of the time, it's just a fucking headache. The problem is I feel like I'm gonna have to do more stuff where it's like, I need to figure out if it's something that's on me, or if it's something that's on, the actual code itself, because a lot of the time, like I've said, I've had to add in things that check for the installations because it's not properly checking for my installation because I have more than one hard drive. So I could fix this by just installing it to one hard drive, but I don't want to do that. I'm complicated. I'm a complicated individual. I don't like doing these things. So, either way, in theory, everything should be good. Soon, hopefully. Hopefully by this time next week, it'll be ready for, like, testing. Proper actual testing next week, maybe, if we're lucky. Where is the... There it is. Say, where is the thing for this? I don't know. Coding's always a headache, so we'll see. We'll see if I can actually get something, like, done tonight after stream and stuff. I know Arm wants to take a crack at it, and I know some people are excited for it, but it's definitely not where it needs to be. If it... Like, I'm really, like, concerned with squashing all the bugs I can right now. And then going in and having, like, all those problems taken care of. Because once those problems are taken care of, then I can say safely that it'll be ready for public stuff. That shit is not easy, though, I'll tell you that. It is not easy. In the slightest. Where is the dirt on this? And there's dirt there, but... There we go. Alright. Order of this stuff is complete. I can start focusing on everything else. Also, I really love the red color of the van here. It is such a nice touch. I'm glad they added in colors for the, what's it called? For the, like, cosmetic stuff. It's such a nice touch. I hope they continue to add more cosmetics in. Just don't make them DLC or anything, because that would be really shitty. I would hate to be fucking playing this game and then it's just like, oh, you want to buy the color purple for your van? $2,000 in your local currency. Like, fuck, man. Don't be like fucking Lockdown Protocol. And lock everything behind a fucking DLC that is worth probably $2 at most, and you're charging like 10. So I had heard they've fixed up Lockdown a little bit when it comes to the like stuff you actually get, to be fair. So maybe they learned from their error, the error of their ways. Maybe. Charging that much for a DLC is insane. Then again, I'm also the same person who says that I don't like DLCs that much. I think that DLCs are, like, kind of cringe. I just don't think DLCs are something that they should make for video games. Just like, why would you make a DLC? You could just have put it in the game from the start. Anyways. I am gonna try to get what I can done over the next day or so on this whole, like, thing. I know I'm gonna probably talk about it a lot this stream, so be prepared to listen to me yap about, like, coding shit. And also just Left 4 Dead in general, because there's a lot that I have to do for this particular, like, game. Thankfully, a lot of it, like I've told people, it is in source mod and meta mod, so it will, in theory, be able to be played. Which I tested this. I made a script earlier today. It is a script that has nothing to do with the actual mod itself, particularly. But it is required. The mutation, it's like a mutation only script. Basically what it does is it checks to see if you are in the actual game mode. Not mutation game mode, but in the archipelago mutation game mode. And if you're not, it won't run the scripts. I'm gonna have to add that. I'm gonna have to add more to that as I work on stuff, but it will not run any of the scripts if you're not running the mutation game mode. I have to add more to it, but still, it is, in theory, good. And you can play the game vanilla if you so desire. Is the tires all done? Looks like it. Hubcaps are done. Yeah, the hubcaps are done. Okay. We're good on that. Oh, my cat's hanging out over here? Oh, there's my cat. Ulysses is here. Hey, buddy. Is this the play arm wrestling barrel, or is this just like the we're gonna have a drink here barrel? Because it kind of looks like a arm wrestling barrel in a way. Dude, I will say though, when it comes to that whole Left 4 Dead 2 like thing, I've been stressed the fuck out because I've just been working and debugging and working and debugging and like testing, and like it's just I'm so ready to be done with it. once I am done with it, I am handing the reins over to somebody and they can do it. I'm pretty well done with it. Like, I haven't even had time to add the traps in yet. That's how, like, little I've had time. I've just been working on debugging things. So I'll have to make a script for the traps and stuff. I might just go ahead and make those scripts. And then update them accordingly. But, you know. We'll see. I've got to go in and like redo my VPK. So I gotta like unpack a VPK so that I can like edit some stuff within the game mode itself and then see how that does. Right. I don't know. I'm so ready to be done with this shit. I'm just so ready to be done. I just want to move on. Play something like... Play some fun games, do more archipelago here and there, and then focus on, like, other shit. I did, obviously, me and Aaron have a bit of a self-imposed deadline for it, as of recently. And that's only because, Left 4 Dead 2's anniversary is soon. And I think it'd be kind of funny if we released this on Left 4 Dead 2's anniversary. Now, if we get to, that'd be cool. If we don't, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is if we don't get to. There's just too much work right now that I need to focus on, like bugging, or like, that's not bugging, it's, that is debugging, as well as, like, once I get the debugging done and all my problems are fixed in that regard, I can focus on, doing literally anything else. Making the rest of the scripts that I need to make. The goal is to make whatever scripts I need to make after this. Whatever scripts I gotta make after this is kind of the... Oh, there's an invisible wall here. Hey, what the fuck? Me. Make sure I'm getting all of the soap. Oh, yeah. No, I'm missing a lot of the soap here. There we go. Almost done, buddy. Almost done. There we go. All right. Dude, I'm so tired at this point. I need caffeine. Funny enough, I'm actually going to go get caffeine tomorrow. And I'm really looking forward to going to get that. I desperately kind of need it right now. I've had no caffeine for like the last Fuck, how long? It's been a couple days since I've had actual caffeine. And yes, I am addicted to caffeine at this point. It's safe to say that I am. But it's only because I need it to work. It's like, if I'm tired as shit, I'm not gonna get anything done. I'm not gonna get jack shit done if I'm not caffeinated in some way. I don't even drink it on... Okay. It's like, what the fuck? It's not even like a case of like, I drink it on my off days as well. I don't even drink caffeine on my off days. I only drink caffeine when I'm streaming. Damn, he is really fucking noisy down there. I only drink caffeine when I'm streaming. So, like, I'm not even drinking any on my off days, really. So, I really, don't even take the full advantage of that. Man, sometimes I really want to. It's just like, if I drink one of my energy drinks, then I'm out of caffeine, like, at some point. And it's like, oh, well, now I've got to get more. I don't want to do that. So I only use them on streaming days. It is definitely not a good idea for me to continuously drink caffeine, but I do it in moderation pretty well, so I'd like to think that I'm doing pretty okay. I'm not putting myself in a situation where it's gonna fucking fuck me up. So I should, in theory, be okay. Try to get the rest of this floor done so that I can focus on other stuff. This gas station sure is taking a while, though. That is for sure. We're starting to get there, though. Alright. Hopefully this will be everything we need on this one. Make sure I got the bridge. Bridge is done. That's done. That is done. Oh yeah, this underside part, I forget about this. But yeah, I'm probably gonna maybe I don't know if I need to keep stream shorter tonight because I want to focus on the bugs and stuff that I need to fix. But I don't know yet. I'm still deciding on that one. It's possible that stream ends up being shorter tonight, mostly so that I can fix certain things and then have something more like proper ready to test on this weekend. I'll probably still give ARM access to it. But I'm probably going to want to at least... Where is this thing saying that it's not done? There's that one. Well, this... There we go. Oh, wait. There's something else. Whoa. Railing. Oh, that. Okay. Is it this railing too? No. Alright, cool. I want to at least give ARM something to test, so I'll probably let him have the thing to test tonight, maybe, if I can get some stuff fixed. I want to at least get the things fixed that are, like, really bugging me. The things that we saw today, ideally. And then I'll add in, like, the traps and stuff. Because that's, like, a whole other project. That's a whole other project that's gonna take me some time. I don't even know where to even begin with that. Okay, I'm gonna need that new power washer tool here soon. How much did it cost again? I've already got... Wait. Which one am I using? Oh, I'm using... Wait, which one am I using? I'm using this one. Okay, so I need this. I need one of these two. That's what it is. I was like, what the fuck? Where is it? But yeah, stream might end up being a little bit shorter tonight, just so that I can focus on code stuff, because it's going to take me some time anyways, so it might be a good idea to wrap up here in a little bit, in like an hour or so. I don't usually like to do these shorter streams, but I do have a lot of work cut out for me. So maybe we do this and then one more level. That should take us at least enough time. So then it'll give me ample opportunity to fix things. If those bugs didn't happen tonight, I probably would just go ahead and say fuck it and like stream until I beat the whole thing. But I really gotta fix that. That's just super important. Because those are like problematic bugs that could hinder a lot of things. It's why I say it's not ready for public testing. Where is the rest of this dirt? There we go. We need the frames, right? This frame is actually great. Okay, cool. Yeah, that dirt not coming off is a problem. We're definitely gonna have to use soap for that. For these walls and stuff. Because that is a major issue. Dude, once that shit's working though, I'm hoping on Friday we have a chance to do some more testing with it. If not, that's fine. I can wait until like Sunday or something. But I'm hoping Friday I'll have something for you guys to see. It's not likely, but you know, you never know. I should be able to fix those bugs hopefully tonight. Because I've made a lot of progress already, and I'd like to continue that pace so that I can be done with it as soon as possible. Oh, the cow horn's already done? Damn. There we go. Alright. I think we should probably try to focus on the rest of this floor, because this floor is a problem. Maybe we get the floor out here? What? We're already out of soap? Damn. Right. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, let me go back through and get all this dirt that we missed. Because I really don't like the fact that I missed so much dirt. There we go. Much better. Cut this off right here, right? Because this is different from this side. So we'll do it on this side as well. Okay. That's cut off from there. All right. Let's cut this off from here so that we can actually, like, you know, deal with that. We have to clean that separately as well. Dude, I am just big chillin' now. I love my little power wash. My little power washing tool. What the fuck? Those are not gonna be easy to clean. Those footprints and handprints? What the fuck are those? By the way, chat, if you don't know already, Kai has an SMP going on and it ends on Friday. And I recommend you guys watch it because a lot of people are there, from what I had heard about it. And apparently it ends on Friday. I don't know if they're playing tonight at all, but you should definitely give it a look-see if they are playing tonight. Because there's some pretty crazy people in there from what I've heard. And Winslow, I heard Winslow was in there doing some crazy shit as well. At least that's what Winslow's been telling me. That's what I've been told. Though I can't confirm because I'm not there personally. I've heard though that it's pretty wild. There we go. I've heard that things are pretty wild over there. Alright. Almost done with this portion. Let's pour some soap on these guys here, and then we can, like, you know, take care of the gas pumps. You know, the things that you definitely should not probably pour soap on. Probably shouldn't do it, but, you know, who's gonna stop me? People who hired me to clean? No. Why would they stop me? I'm hired to clean. I've been hired to clean this place. They don't care if I use soap on all their electronics. and or gas pumps. Like, oh, you're gonna wash the power lines? That's crazy. Why would you do that, though? The hell's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why are you washing power lines with soap? Oh shit, I didn't realize I had soap back here. That's probably why I've been running out of soap, because I don't have any soap. I have soap back here still. That's a good portion of it, maybe. Alright. In theory, we should be able to clean all this. There we go. Look at all that. Clean as a whistle. That's the second time in a row, stream-wise, that I've used that term. That phrase, I guess, is a better way to put it. Make sure everything's clean here. Looks like it. Okay. Alright, let's do this. More soapy goodness for our lovely, lovely gas station floor. Because you can't clean a gas station floor without putting soap everything on everything and everywhere, and frankly everybody. You gotta put soap on everything. Everything that is in existence will have soap on it. There we go. It will in fact have soap on it by the time I'm done with it. And also will be washed. So, with power, in fact. Look at that. We're getting somewhere, finally. The floors are being done. Truly. Just cleaning. Up a storm, in fact. We're starting to run out of soap, though, so we gotta be a bit more careful with our spreading the soap. Oh, the chair rocks whenever you shoot soap at it. Or just, I guess, hit it in general. Look at that. Just all sorts of cleaned. There we go. A new job is available. Well, I'll be. Powerwash Services. 2 quick questions. Are you open for business? And do you have a gravel pit to slow down out-of-control vehicles? I'm fast approaching your yard. Don't you fucking tell me that you're about to crash into my place and destroy all my furniture. Oh man. I'm not looking forward to this. They're fast approaching my yard. They're gonna fuck up my yard. How dare they? Wrong thing. How dare they fuck up the yard that I probably spent maybe like $2 on renovating. It's not actually $2, but like imagine in a society where that is the case. We're in a society where I spent $2 to renovate my entire yard of my business. Oh, god damn. I knew I was gonna start sneezing at some point tonight. Unfortunate. Allergies, alas. Oh, that's such a nice sound. Alright, 1 second. My arm is itching. Holy shit. We got a lot to clean with this table. I should have brought more soap. Could have brought a lot more soap. Ugh, my nose is killing me. I despise allergies with the highest of degrees. There's nothing I can do about it though, unfortunately. Is the genes that I've been born with 600 and some years ago now. 601 specifically, but you know, who's keeping track anymore really? Is what it is, as they say. Make sure I'm getting all these little like areas of dirt when I cover it with soap. Also, I like how we just still have a lot of soap. How? Why? Why do we still have so much soap to work with? Surely we're gonna run out soon, right? Is it because we've been hitting areas that don't need soap on them? That would make sense. And so it like doesn't count that or something? Oh man. Sorry chat, I'm just having to readjust my headphones. I thought we had this side floor done almost. That's unfortunate. We should be almost done with it, I think. I don't know where there's any, like, floor left. It's kind of hard to see, truthfully. It's out in the sun, as one can imagine. Oh, there we go. As one might be able to imagine, the sun is kind of blocking it. Can't really see a whole lot because of the sun. You know, being a culprit of blocking everything that's in my way. Wait, is it? Oh, is it pointing to this? Bench frame, bench frame. I'm pointing to this, please. Bench frame, okay. My nose. Please, stop. Alright, we should, in theory, be able to cover the rest of this with soap. That's the wrong thing. See, look at that. You know what's crazy? We haven't even gotten up on the roof yet. We haven't even been up on the roof. We gotta get up on the roof and see what's the deal up there. Oh, looks like we're getting another message. I can feel a rumbling. Okay. That's cool. I didn't really ask, but okay. God, this floor is terrible to work with. Get the ball out of here. Get out of here. I think we've almost got all the floor. In theory, we should have almost all of it. Okay. Try to get as much of the wall covered as we can. And then we can... Oh no. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. Had a feeling that was coming, unfortunately. Oops. Oh, did we miss some, like, soap hitting certain places? Oh yeah, no, we did. 100% did. See, like right here, that didn't hit the wall. Actually, let's try to cover the rest of this while we're at it. I want to make sure this actually gets all of it so I don't miss anything. Okay. In theory, we have everything. In theory. We'll see. Hopefully. Everything should be covered in soap. Awesome. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Yep, we're good. Alright, did we... We gotta get the roof stuff, but I still need to get this area cleaned up. And feel the rumbling, tumbling thing approaching, whatever the fuck that text said. I didn't really pay attention, honestly. I was kind of busy cleaning, you know, doing my job, as it were. I think that's what the text said. It said, like, I can feel it rumbling. If something's coming. Something along those lines. I don't really know. I'm a little bit too busy. I got power washing. Like, I don't really know if I want to pay attention to that. I got the power washing business to worry about right now. I don't think I got time, to be honest. There we go. I didn't cover everything, but it covered a good amount of it. And that soap definitely helped quite a lot as well. Take care of a lot of it. Oh yeah, no, that soap helped a lot. Look at that. Make sure I got all the soap for that. Oh, just such a nice feeling. Did I get all the lights? Apparently I did. There we go. Oh, so nice. You know, it's a lovely feeling when I'm cleaning here, and it's just like check after check after check after check. It's such a nice, like, I love the ding. It's so, like, I loved it in the first game and I still love it. There's the last ones, and then the inside. It's always so nice to listen to. After a nice hard day at the power washing job, I can sit back and relax knowing that I clean this shit. Hopefully good. Hopefully really good. I can sit back and know that I did, in fact, a job. Whether or not it was a satisfactory job. Actually, no, I can't really say I can do the satisfactory job. That's a different game. They might sue. Don't want that happening. I did a job that was, in fact, a job. It did, in fact, happen. Somebody went out there and definitely cleaned. Well, cleaned in quotations. Like, heavy quotations, in fact. You can actually see the quotations. They're that heavy. What do you mean I can't? What? I'm getting up here. I'd rather be up here right now so I can actually, like, spray this down. With what remaining soap I have. Alright. go ahead and get the wall. There's still parts of this wall that haven't been cleaned. That is quite literally batshit crazy. I don't believe you. What are they counting as part of this wall that's not been cleaned? I don't know. I'm dying out here. What did I clean? Was it the trim? Okay. Alright, not too much more. And then we'll be hopefully almost done. We just got the roof after this, yeah? So we should be, in theory, pretty good. Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff here. How did we miss a lot of this? I don't know how we missed a lot of this. I could have swore we had gotten pretty much all of it. Okay, there. Okay, yeah, okay. Whatever. I guess that's how that works. Alright, to the roof, and then we clean that off, and then we just have the rest of the roof. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I think. I hope. My brain's so focused on, like, not this right now because I'm trying to, like, think about, like, how to fix that bug. Or the couple of the bugs that we had. Oh, those are, like, in the shape of, like, maybe it's pareidolia, but, like, they look like they're in the shape of, like, animals. I think it's pareidolia. I think it's pareidolia, soap. It's not real. I won't let my brain fuck with me today. Not today, weird alien things. Oh, I was stepping on a gnome. I was like, what the fuck is, like, giving me issues here? It's fine. We're almost done. We've got like a little bit of roof to do, and then we're done. And then we got, if the next level's short, then I'm gonna definitely do the next level and then be done. I'm trying to remember how to rotate. Oh, looks like we got another message. I guess the big one's a no-show. You must think I'm the right one. I don't... What? Thanks, Lou. Very cool, buddy. Very cool. I'm just here to clean. I'm gonna be real, Lou. I'm not really here to discuss whatever the fuck you're trying to discuss. I'm just here to do my job as a cleaner. And not the mafia kind of cleaner. I guess technically that's a janitor, but it depends. Sometimes it depends on who's calling the shots or whatever. Anyways. Cleaner also is a name that one would give to a certain wrestler. Perhaps a certain AEW wrestler in a past, not past life, in a past time. To say in a past life, but no, in a past company, they would call him the Cleaner because it's what he did. He didn't clean, literally. He was a really good wrestler. I don't actually know how he got the name, the Cleaner, but it was pretty cool. It was a pretty funny title. Not funny. It was funny in a like a. I guess to say it's funny in like a. Damn, that's kind of badass. Kind of funny. It's like, it's such a ridiculous title to be given. But at the same time, kind of cool. I fuck with it though. Dude, I gotta get back into watching wrestling. I miss watching like AEW and stuff. I've just been so like, I tried to watch it about a little while ago, like a month or two ago, and I've just been so busy. It's hard. I'm just not like able to sit down and actually watch it. It's not like it was boring or anything. It was actually great. It was phenomenal. I loved watching it. But man, I just don't have time. Just time is like a problem right now. I don't know why the building is flickering, by the way. That's kind of not something I don't really know why it does that. That has to be like a bug. Alright. In theory, this should be everything. Oh, is there stuff over here? Perhaps? There we go. Okay, this didn't get cleaned. What else is missing? This wall? Where? I didn't clean that either? Okay, well that... I don't know why. Where am I missing, like, dirt? The door? Okay, that one... I don't really care. Okay. This wasn't cleaned? Oh, okay, alright, buddy. Alright, gas pump, floor, curb, wall light. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. I didn't clean off all the soap. This makes sense. Playground, slide, platform floor. Okay. Is it upstairs because I didn't clean all the soap? Yeah, okay. That makes sense, I guess. I'll give him that one. Oof. My back. My back is killing me. Drink some water. Okay. We still need, like, what? 2,200 to get what's it called done? Please don't tell me you've crashed into my front door, by the way. If I come downstairs and you're crashing into my front door, I'm gonna be very pissed. After I buy this furniture. That is. Anyways. Okay, well, they're not in my front door. That's good. Where? You up above? I think it'd be very funny if the keys got covered in soap and then they'd play the notes as you're spraying them with soap. It would be kind of funny, in a way. Some of these spots are not covered in soap. That's interesting. I see. Trying to get all these spots that I'm missing, but not exactly easy. Oh, wait. I'm working, I'm cooking, I'm cooking. It's only at 99%. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that makes sense. Can I please place this, like... I would really love to place this at 90 degrees proper. It's not doing it, man. Please. It's not even like 90 degrees. They really gotta fix that. Ah, yes, my crooked piano. Come take a gander at my crooked piano. Alright, where the fuck is it? Of course, it's right here. It's right here. Right outside my home. Alright, I'm coming outside to clean. Of course, you had to do it right in front of my home. Powerwash services. Why was it like... Why was you freaking out about it, like, crashing into my fucking thing with gravel and shit? You got me freaking out. Thinking I'm gonna have to, like, charge you extra for crashing into my house. Practically. What's up, Delito? How's it going? Let's see, how many more spots here we got? Get all of those covered. Stuffy nose, but we're surviving. I am right there with you, buddy. Don't worry. Right there with you. I've been sneezing my head off. Right now, multitask by watching, streaming, animating. Cool. Fuck with it. Ooh. Oh. Oh. The dings. They're so ever lovely. How many more? Please. Where else? Where? The rear chassis? Oh, that makes sense. Okay. The wing mirror, okay. The other wing mirror, okay. Armrest cushion. Okay. We're getting there. Control console. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Also, this looks like something that they would let me have. Oof, my arm is killing me. Alright, time to fucking add yet another crooked thing into my home because they can't seem to... Oh, fucking Christ. Of course. Another chair. Another silly little chair. A silly little chair. Dude, fucking... Of course. Alright. Let's get a move on with cleaning this chair. Ah, yes, the thinking chair from Blue's Clues, except it's all kinds of colors instead of just red. My favorite. There it is. Are you gonna let me place it at fucking 90 degrees, or are you just gonna be an asshole about it? I don't even know where to fucking put this. Sure. Put you right there. At non-90 degree angle. Because the game hates me. And won't let me place it anywhere else. Alright, what's our next job? Ooh, this would be a really quick one. We could do this one. We'll do this one and then I'll wrap up. Because I've got a lot of coding stuff that I gotta do tonight. And I'm really not looking forward to it. So the faster I get it done, the better. Alright. We'll get this done and then I'll wrap up. Ooh. Oh, there's the fair. This place looks lovely. Oops. Okay. I don't want to wrap up this early, but because of all those bugs we encountered in our testing for our archipelago stuff, I really gotta fix those before I let anybody else touch it. Because I know exactly what those bugs are now, and I can, like, hopefully figure out why it's doing that. And then I'll allow people to do stuff with the testing once I figured out what the problem is. I shall allow the testing to commence with the people once I've figured out this problem. Well, not really. I've still got a lot to do before people are allowed to test. But soon, Left 4 Dead 2 will have public testing. And I shall allow it. And it's gonna be a headache because I'm gonna have so many bugs to fix, and I'm not looking forward to it. I might just release it when it's bug-free. At this rate. The self-imposed deadline is nice, but I've really got to make sure I bust my ass for the next 2 weeks, so... if I'm gonna try to meet that deadline. I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I got enough in me to meet that deadline. But We are pretty fucking close to what I would like to have for the first build. For the early alpha, basically. To be fair, we are pretty close. But it's just a hell of a lot more coding to do. That I'm not looking forward to at all. I really despise coding. It's not fun. I don't know how people could find it fun. It just is such a headache. It's like it's just constant debugging. I mean, not all the time. If you know what you're doing, it's gonna work, but I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I have to learn this shit. It's okay, animation's the challenge. That's fair, I guess. The serotonin of knowing that it works. I don't know. I can't get a serotonin, like, release when I'm coding. If it works, that's cool. That's great. But man, is it a headache when you're trying to get there from the get-go. That is the challenge. Oh, there's that. Ooh, wait a minute, I might have to clean this off. I do like my serotonin when I'm able to get it, but I think the lack of caffeine lately has caused me to not be able to do much. I gotta jam-pack some hours in for coding, even without caffeine, since I don't really drink caffeine when I'm coding. I should drink some caffeine when I'm coding, though. It would help me get more work done. I would just lock in. I'd be more likely to lock in. And just get the work done. I did that one. In due time, unfortunately, in due time, we'll have it done. It is getting pretty good though. Like all things considered, I've made a lot of progress in the coding that I've been doing with the Left 4 Dead stuff. But it's just, like, it just takes time. At the end of the day, it just takes time. I'll get there, and then it'll be ready, and when it's ready, it's ready. I do love the process of, like, if I knew how to animate and, like, knew how to draw and shit, I would love to animate. I'd love to do it. But it's just, like, that shit's hard. That shit is not easy. Cause I always love watching those people, like, who do those animations of like streamers and shit. I always love watching those because they're just very funny, and they're also, you know, they're also really good animation. So Let's see. Like when I watch people do those animations of like Legends of Adventurous, or like watch people who do animation for Lythero, oh my god, they're fucking hilarious. Do a 2D or 3D animation? Oh, I know. I've seen a lot of animation, and I love a lot of it, but I would never be able to do like the 3D stuff either. I mean, I can manipulate models pretty well, but that's mostly for editing the models. That's not for like posing and doing those animations. That would be hard. That part is hard because I know how to do certain things, but that's mostly for editing purposes. That lamp's done. I don't know why I tried to clean it. I can show you? Probably at some point I'd be interested in learning. I mean, I have some experience working in old Blender, so... And I obviously have experience working in Unity. I'd be down at some point. I don't think I'd want to personally, like, do an animation. But from scratch, it'd be a pain in my ass. Oh, such nice sounds. I would always be scratching my head at how something should look, or something should be posed, or... I've dabbled in a few things here and there for animations, just mostly when I would do stuff for like VR chat animations. Those were like basic. Use MMD to do some posing and 3D animation. I've heard MMD's pretty interesting for animation. I've watched a couple MMD animations in the past, so I've seen it. I've also witnessed it in VR chat, so... because that shit is everywhere. You can't escape that shit. There. Surprisingly easy to use, to be honest, except for the whole downloading the video part, but that's on me. I guess that's fair. I'd look into it at some point, for sure. I'd be down to look into it, see how it all functions. Especially after I get my 3D model, I'd be 100% down to look into it. Legs itching. Alright. Now it's the rest of this fucking place. Do I have any scaffolding? I do have a ladder. I can work on that afterwards. Oof, my ear. Oh, game. Thank you, game. Very cool. Very cool of the game to freeze on me for a moment. Okay. These inner arches, I wonder if they're like... Probably have to do something along the lines of this in order to finish them off. Maybe. We'll see. It's a lot of work, I'll tell you that much. This whole fucking cleaning business, a lot of work, but it's worth it because the cleaning part is my favorite part. IRL, I actually don't mind it as much either because I'm very particular about cleaning anyway, so. Though if I was given the option to be given a Roomba that does my job better, I'm probably gonna take it. Honestly. I'll probably take the Roomba. It's like, yeah, I like cleaning, but I would definitely be okay not having to clean. I'd be fine because I can focus on, like, the other thing that I like doing, and that is cooking. I would never let anything replace me for cooking. I refuse. Nothing will replace my cooking. Ever. That is something I actually enjoy. Like, in comparison. Alright. Make sure this is all good. I know I didn't reach all the soap stuff, but that's okay. My ear. Alright. Let's go ahead and start spraying the rest of this. Oof. I'm really excited to get the rest of this clean. I'm hoping that this looks really nice once I'm done with it. There we go. Try to get all these parts clean first before I do anything. And done. Oh. Oh, that's such a nice feeling. Oh. Oh, we got this one. There we go. All right. More of the roof cupola is what they call it, apparently. That is an interesting name for a flower on top of the roof. But hey, I mean, I'm not the person who names all these things. I'm just here, living in their world. Truly. Where is the dirt for this? I'm like looking for it, but oh, is it on the outside here? Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, okay. I missed one of the steps? Oh. Oh yeah, because I didn't fucking, like... Yeah, that makes sense. I will agree. Don't tell me I missed all of these. Horrible. 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 Okay. It's just this now. Literally just this. Oh, so nice. Just a little bit more soap. Then we can start cleaning the last spot for today. And then I can go back into coating hell for another 2 days. All right. Look at that. Look at that. We did it. Oh, $1,500 we can buy the next power washer. I'm probably gonna save up until I get 16, or not 16, 6,000. I think is the number I need. Yeah, let me look. Yeah, 6,000, and we get this one. So I'll save up until we get 6,000, and then we'll have what we need. What was the other thing I needed? I need to buy new furniture, right? Yeah, of course I do. Okay, let's go clean the last furniture. Where is it? I know how this shit goes. Oh boy. There it is. Hey, guess what? I don't even have to worry about crookedness because it doesn't matter. The only thing that's gonna be crooked here is the fucking legs. There it is. What would have the next thing been? I'm curious. This is the next level. What would it have been? A Novu house. This house been a blight on the street for ages. Honestly, if he weren't such a good lawyer, we'd sue him for lost valuation to our collective property. Not to mention the damage he's doing to the Muckingham's chance of becoming Town of the Year. Barclay Street is in front and center of the mayoral processional route, as I'm sure he's aware. Don't worry about getting evicted. We've checked all the local bylaws. It's perfectly legal for you to be here. So let's get washing. Oh, okay. So they want me to clean some kind of house, basically. Also, there's a lot of cities we haven't been to. Hey, Ulysses. Hi, Bubbles. Hi, Squeak. Yeah, I know. Look at all these places. And look at all the levels we've done. Oh, there's a B one? That's the shooting gallery. Oh, okay. I see, I see. I'd like to think that we sleep here at our job. And we just lay down and, like, sleep on the couch with our cats. And then during the day, they just kind of chill. Where's their food bowls? Do they have a food bowl? Where the fuck are we feeding them? Damn. Not even a food bowl for these guys to eat from. We got a little nice TV as well, though. Kind of nice. I wonder where their food bowls are. Maybe we haven't unpacked it yet. Harper's office. This is all Harper's office. But we don't even see Harper. Got our cats. Okay, well. I'm gonna put my music back on, and we're going to wrap up for the day.